Hi guys, welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today I'm going to do another reading. I've got a little bit of an idea that maybe it's for the Divine Feminine, but we'll find out. I'm looking forward to showing you a few new decks that I got. But first, wind chime time. Alright, so I remember in one of my, I think the third intro video, I showed you guys this new rock that I got. I can't remember. I'll figure out what it is and tell you guys, post it in the comments or something. But it is guarding my new favorite deck. Let's see, let's find a good card for you. It's called the Tattoo Tarot. Here's the Hierophant. And let's see, what's another good one? The Magician. Definitely a fan of, a variety of kinds of art, but tattoos are definitely really, something I definitely spend time looking at on the internet and obviously like to get myself, but it's been working out really nice to do kind of like a starter with the Tattoo Tarot where I can identify the energies that we're working with and maybe, like an initial understanding of the situation before clarifying with additional decks. Okay, so I think we've got our two energies here. We've got the High Priestess and, the Emperor. I swear I saw that said the Hermit, and then it ended up being the Emperor instead. All right, so let's see what kind of qualifiers we have for these two. All right, what do we have for the Emperor? Whoop. All right, for the Emperor, we've got a qualifier of the Eight of Pentacles. This often refers to working really hard at something, mastering almost, or getting close to mastery of something that you're working on. So this could be something as, common as working on getting a promotion at work, or maybe something a little bit more interesting like, you've been figuring out how to build things or be artistic. Whatever it is, this masculine energy here seems to be focused on work or focused on money and doing pretty well at it. And what do we have for the High Priestess? So two cards fell out. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the it's the eighth card of the Major Arcana for strength. So it would appear that maybe our High Priestess energy here, the feminine energy, is dealing with maybe something kind of difficult, which requires her to be pretty strong and maybe even have to do some things on her own. I get the feeling that this juggling from the Two of Pentacles is more about really, keeping your shit together when you're going through something difficult. Sometimes it's hard to do the basic things when you're having a difficult time. And it looks like this High Priestess is having the strength to weather the storm. All right, so then we also have the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So if this is more about the situation that we're talking about between these two energies, it would look to me like we have a problem of instability in terms of choosing one another. So if this is a love relationship, or if this is just, maybe even a business partnership where it's really important for you to be supportive of each other, maybe this is a little bit unreliable or unstable because too many things going on or too many different directions that you're putting your energy. And there's already some synchronicities here. We've got the 8 from the 8 of Pentacles that clarified the Emperor, sitting right next to Strength, which is, I mentioned earlier, is number 8 for the Major Arcana. And then we also have the High Priestess, which is the second card in the Major Arcana, clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. All right, and then we also have the Page of Cups. Definitely a lot of water energy with regards to this particular card. You've got koi fish and, you know, kind of like a watery background. But there's also kind of movement around the flower that gives me kind of, you know, makes me think of air signs. So there might be somebody with an air sign. Otherwise, pentacles are very much so represented here. Page of Cups can mean a message of love or a message of like apology. So you could be hearing, say you're the High Priestess energy here, you could be hearing from the Emperor about maybe a little bit of regret on their part for not being more reliable for you or more supportive of you, or maybe even as cut and dry as not choosing you over other people. All right, 2 more from the Tattoo Tarot. The next one is the 6 of Wands. This is a great card. This means victory, sometimes redemption. And the Queen of Cups came out with it. Seems like these two came out for a reason. Often the Queen of Cups can be representative of the woman that the masculine energy loves. So wanting victory with the woman that he loves seems to be the message with that pairing. All right, let's see. I'm going to use the Golden Art Nouveau for the next couple. Let's see. Weird. Both the 7 of Cups and the Strength card popped up again just there. Let's see. Ooh. Butterfingers today. Damn it, now I'm going to want one. I don't know how many of you are big fans of chocolate, but I'm one of those weirdos that's like basically not interested unless there's peanut butter involved, so Butterfinger is one of my favorites. All right, we've got 3 of Cups. This can often mean celebration. I've seen some tarot readers, say that there's a connotation of betrayal. I don't really get that. I mean, it's definitely a possibility for some of you because we've got obviously the 7 of Cups telling us that there are options. Oh, and sorry about the paint. If you didn't see my intro videos, I'm an artist and I actually fell into the painting. So I'm also clumsy. But yeah, I see this as more of, like for the majority of you anyways, more of a, like I said, wanting to be victorious with this woman he loves and being able to celebrate or partake in the good times that you have. came out again. You guys, there might be a Leo involved here. Here's the Strength card. Obviously, just a little bit of a difference between these two decks. And what stands out to me, obviously, with the Golden Art Nouveau is the taming of something wild. You know, the ability to use love to win over something that can be pretty fearsome. And yet, the tattoo one takes it to the next level because she's literally in his mouth. Crazy. So yeah, definitely a possibility that you're dealing with a Leo here, but you could also be looking at some unexpected income, because double eights here can refer to really solid finances. The High Priestess again. So definitely a lot of intuition here. So I'm getting it more so on the feminine side of things, but it could be that the Emperor also has some, reliable gut feelings. We've got the Ace of Swords, and it came out in reverse. So I feel like this is that feminine energy was able to look past emotion and see dishonesty or deception for what it was, whether that was, trying to delay making a decision between you and somebody else that masculine energy was interested in, or actually being deceptive in terms of, cheating or anything like that. All right, and then we'll take this one, the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups, that's going to speak to rejection of an offer. And one thing that seems pretty common amongst, a pretty large amount of tarot decks that I've seen is an inability to appreciate the other things in your environment or other opportunities that you have available to you because you're too focused on something that didn't work out. So definitely important lesson for a lot of us is don't let the disappointments in your life impact whether or not you're able to take advantage of the other good things that could be coming your way. Because obviously that's just another letdown on top of the letdown that you just experienced. So recover quickly from things that are disappointing or things that didn't go the way that you want, because you never know what might happen as a result of that not working out. Maybe it wasn't meant to be that way. All right, so let's do a little bit of clarifying. So I think what I'll do is clarify with the Everyday Tarot here. I love it because it's kind of got an Art Deco feel to the cards, but also is a little bit smaller, because we definitely have a fairly clear story here, but I think there's more that we need to figure out. And then last, I'll end with a couple of questions from, this one, yeah. I want to call it the Magic 8-Ball deck because it's just a bunch of, the answers that you might have gotten if you ever had a Magic 8-Ball as a child like I did. But if you can come up with 3 questions, I'll pull 3 cards from this deck at the end of the reading, and we can figure out a little bit more specific a direction for each of you in terms of what this reading actually means for you. And the questions that you ask should be something pertaining to whether or not something should happen or how long it might take, as that's what the deck is largely made up of. All right, so Spirit, let's get a little bit more clarity here. Why? Let's see. Ooh. Why is the Seven of Cups here? All right, I'm going to take these first two, and it's another synchronicity for you. You've got two fives. We've got the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. The Five of Wands generally refers to having an issue in terms of maybe gossip or, you know, not really loyal friends, people going against you, maybe like coworkers being jerks. Oh, we have a surprise card. I don't think I'm going to take it because it's the Six of Cups and it was stuck to it, but just keep in mind that for some of you, there might be a reunion in your future. Just make sure that it's, you know, not the same old. So fives, let's just check that real quick. Fives speak to freedom. I knew that. And change. So I don't know if that's referring to the feminine or the masculine. It'll be probably different in each situation. I think I just said situation. Which it might be actually. But change is a good thing. Don't shy away from change. If it's something that means you're becoming a better person, that's awesome. If it's something where you've learned that something isn't for you, that's also awesome. But with this energy, it definitely feels to me like there might have been external input in terms of opinions from friends that impacted this particular relationship and whether or not it was taken seriously on both sides. All right, Spirit. What about the Six of Wands? It could also be with the Seven of Cups being clarified by the Five of Wands that we're talking about somebody who has maybe a group of friends that really likes them being single because, you know, their single activities are supported. You know, you gotta have partners in crime. So we've got the Ace of Cups coming out for the Six of Wands. Ace of Cups is going to mean generally, you know, an offer of love, somebody who has good intentions, somebody who wants to be good to you. Clarify the Three of Cups for me, please, Spirit. All right, so we've got... Oh my gosh, this is so cool, you guys. All right, we've got the Four of Swords, introspection or taking some time out to really consider, you know, what you want in your life. Sometimes there's an element of regret in that. Sometimes it's really just, you know, about self-care or healing. And then the Hanged Man in reverse. And the Two of Cups. So this to me says, well, Three of Cups means somebody wants to move from this period of introspection because they've made a decision and they think you're their soulmate. They want to celebrate because they know. That's so pretty. Okay, so I think we've got our clarity for now. Let's go ahead. I hope you've got those 3 questions. If not, feel free to pause real quick and jot them down. And we'll see what Spirit has for an answer for you. Just to be safe, I'm going to use a little bit of sage on these newer cards to make sure we've got some good energy coming through them. All right, ready? Question 1, Let's see what Spirit has for you. Yes. Hopefully that's what you wanted to hear. Question 2. Ooh. We got another yes. Affirmative. Question 3. All right. Well, I feel like for some of you, if you ask a question where you feel like there's probably no chance that it's actually going to happen, it's probably a no. But the one that was on top was without questioning. So depending on how you asked your question, hopefully you framed it in a yes, no, or a time frame. The without questioning to me means you've got something reliable and concrete. You've got yeses across the board here. So it sounds like, especially if you were asking about whether or not you can trust this person or if they've actually changed, all of that, they've learned their lesson. So let's hope that that's the case. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what resonated for you, and if you liked doing the questions at the end. I think that's kind of a fun way to do it. I want to make sure that we can get a little bit more specific for you as we grow here and there's more viewers. Don't want it to be too off base for you. Otherwise, just wanted to say thank you for any likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Really looking forward to continuing to do tarot readings for you guys. Also check me out on Instagram at Wicked Wands Tarot, and feel free to request a personal reading at wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. Thanks. Have a great night.